title. But yeah, that's going to be something interesting to take a gander at, possibly later today if I'm not completely vegging out. Which is what I did yesterday. I really just... It's been a long couple of weeks and I've just been trying to catch up on everything, which is why I missed that today was a holiday. So I do like this. Is a good field to do. It's a reasonable size, so we do get paid quite well, and it does yield a good amount of silage. This track, oh, I forgot to fill up with diesel. Might need to call by the gas station and fill this one up. That out the way, and off we go again. Oops. Straighten the wheel up, then the GPS will engage, then the cruise control. Now I haven't looked to see what, oh, there wasn't much. M6 is too small, M7 would be okay. JCB fast track. See, that would be fun. Has 348 horsepower. I could use that for mowing. I believe all of the JCBs are four-wheel steer, which would probably make manoeuvring on the field, I wouldn't need two headlands. That or the, oh, actually we can't do, yeah, this does have a PTO. So the Xerion doesn't have a PTO on the front, which means that mowing grass with it, technically a little bit tricky. You can put stuff on the front that uses hydraulics, because it does have the hydraulic connectors, but no PTO. I think I would like a Xerion for this farm, just for hauling our oversized manure truck. I think I did set that to I don't think I have to reset the bale size, so I think we are producing 150s and not 125s. The new Fendt baler is only capable of producing two sizes of bales, which is better than some of the others we have available. When we go into, obviously this is very basic 125. I usually avoid that one. For 9,000 more I can produce three sizes of bales, which is good. Then we get into the wrappers. Again, this one's limited to 125. These will do bale sizes of 125, 150 and wrap both sets. And then you get to the Pottinger, which does all three sizes of bales but can only wrap the small and medium. Then you're into the squares. Down at the end here, this one only produces small bales, this one only produces wrapped small bales. Stationary baler 125s. The more expensive stationary baler, produces many. And I screwed up there. Now, unfortunately, I got a feeling that the Fendt might run off into the hedge. And then fail to reverse. So let me drive this forward and we'll go and rescue the Fendt from the next field as it goes driving off. So that was me being oops. not wanting to do that. I want to do that. And okay. So it does look like if I get a worker doing a follow me, the worker is positioning right on the swath there, so we are picking up all of the grass, not leaving any bits behind. Something I was a little bit inaccurate when I was doing it manually. And Captain Zank, good morning. Welcome to our Surprise Monday stream. As in, I didn't know it was a holiday, but good day and happy Memorial Day, and eat grilled stuff. Because that's all good and fun. I must admit, with our grill, I really don't know how much gas we've got left in it. We bought it about 3 years ago. We don't do a lot of grilling, so in fact I think the thing we grill most on there is steaks, when we feel like having a steak, because we have a friendly farmer who has beef cattle, and every so often we buy a part of a beef cow. And we just did that at the beginning of this year, so we got quite a lot of beef in the freezer in the basement. But I think for the most part life is settling down now. There is a court case concerning the thing that happened over Christmas on the 9th of June, but we have not received a subpoena for that yet. So we might be able to skip that, which will be nice. Because quite frankly, it's been annoying that you have to turn up to court when we tell you to turn up to court. And so you can't plan to do anything when that happens. So the fact that 2 weeks ago Mrs. Osa's aunt was diagnosed with stage 4 cancer, so she wanted to go and see her immediately, but could only be there for like half a week because she had to be back in town to go to court. And then court got postponed to the following week, so she could have stayed an extra weekend. But the day after we were supposed to be at court, we got home, we got notified that Aunt had died. So she had to make another trip for the memorial service and had to be back because the postponed court date was the following week. So that was all a complete farce. But, that's all been covered now. Unfortunately, she had to miss the funeral, which was on a day we were supposed to be at court. The other sad thing is the person who was supposed to be charged with the crime this week, or last week, didn't show up to court. So courts issued a warrant for her arrest, and so it's all still pending for us. We're just sitting around waiting for the person to be arrested and a new court date to be scheduled where we'll have to show up. So that's annoying because we'd like to book a vacation, we'd like to do some other things, and it's just my in-game backing collisions. Is it a mental condition or a bug? Must admit, I haven't been playing. I played a little bit of Truck Sim about a month or two back, and I haven't played since then. It's just, you know, fitting stuff in. I just don't have time to do much of anything. So mornings like this, where Mrs. Osa's having a lie-in and teenage Osa's having a lie-in, and I don't have anything I have to get done. So these are typically the days I will play computer games. So, or have you just been, has it just been you reviewing my past videos and racking up how many reversing collisions I've had? Yes, you've had 3,000 reversing collisions since you started playing or streaming Farm Sim. That's a lot of videos. Good grief. I don't know how many videos I have out there, but it's a lot on YouTube. Okay, we are paying wages. I'm not too fussed about that. We got a good amount of money from the contracts this morning, and we've completed all of the farm work. So, gonna have to get out and move that bale as well. Maybe two of them. Roll that out of the way. Put that over here, actually. Probably shouldn't put that there. And we'll move this one as well, because it's right by some grass. 70% of a bale done. Ooh, nice. Oh. And I managed to get all of those. Keep turning. I think what I want to do, I'll jump back to the fence, stop it working, and I will run round the field and mow the bits I didn't get so far, and then line up on the exit. Then all I need to do is jump back in the baler, and you know what? Lift. Squeeze through there. You can also turn off the GPS for a minute. And actually, if I lift that up, we'll go faster. Yay! Power! Okay. Oops, I got a little bit there. I don't know if I've missed anything over in this corner. We usually do, but yeah. No, that looks like everything got hit there. So there's a tuft of grass back over here that I missed on that. And then we can fold up the front mower, and then we're done. Looks everything's stowed properly. Actually, one of the nice things about doing the contract there is there's a field there, there's a field there, there's a field there. I think there's another one towards the end of the road. So if you time them right, you can do about 3 or 4 contracts without stopping. Okay, this thing is almost full. So there's probably only one bale left on this field. If I thought ahead, this would be the exit swath. Oh, and I'll just keep driving because we're just going to be driving round and round and round here until I get all the bits I need. I think the worker does put it on auto drop, so that's just going to drop. Yes. I didn't bother to add the bale, the thing on the back that turns the bales on their end, which you can do, which obviously is a good plan if you don't want your bales running away. But then using the Anderson bale collector, you technically, I mean, not that I do it properly. You want the bales on their sides, and you're supposed to approach. The problem is you're supposed to approach them, sort of the nearest bale, just over the baler there, that one there. You're supposed to approach from this direction, and the bales are dropped in the other direction, which would make picking them up from the edge of the field a little bit tricky because they're just facing the wrong way. Anyway, let's get everything in this corner. Whoop. Missed that. Not going to bother now. And we'll exit to the south, I guess. Let's lift the picker up so we can actually use at least a little bit of speed. This tractor, it does have the horsepower to run this, but it doesn't look like it'll make maximum speed with the baler running. I would have to turn the baler off and lift the head or lift the pickup thing in order to run across the field at maximum speed. Anyway. Probably gonna knock that bale. We'll have to get some bale tape to seal that up. And of course, I have no idea how many bales we did here because I forgot to reset the bale counter before we started. I think we finished the last episode. We only had 2 silage contracts to do. I think it was 33,000 or 23 bales out of a potential 24. So 62 already. 23 out of 24 on the Anderson trailer, which did net us a bonus of 10,000 cash. So it wasn't a bad showing all in. And as I've said in the past, what I tend to do when we're collecting bales with the Anderson trailer, I will take lots of 24 down to wherever the delivery point is, and once we have completed all of the contracts and we get bonus cash, all of the rest of the bales belong to me, so I can just take them back to the farm. And I did do that with the hay. I don't believe I did the hay on camera, at least the collection. We got 24 bales straight off, and I took them down to the bale dealer, or the animal dealer. I think it's listed as the bale sell point on this map. And completed all 3 contracts with about 1,000 income from the bale. from the last bale, so all of the rest of the hay was mine. So I did put that into the robot feeder. So come winter, we will have a little bit of spare hay in there. Don't know how much it was. I would have to jump back to the farm. I can jump back to the truck if I want to. So might actually make another bale here. Which will be good. Or not. I think that's close to what we started within the baler before we got going on this contract. Okay. Yeah, I do find that reversing a truck and trailer rig on Truck Sim is a lot easier than reversing, say, something like this baler, because the wheelbase of the baler is a lot shorter than a standard, main tractor trailer rig. That you end up, the tractor trailer rig, it's easier to control as you're backing up. This thing goes bad very quickly. Okay, I need to turn that off, then we can fold it. Alrighty, so that is first contract done. Couple of little bits of stuff there. So I'm gonna jump back to here. And we did look at this earlier, but hay, we now have 284,000 litres of hay, 33,000 silage, 19,000 straw. How much basic straw have we got? Okay, top half, just under the milk, we've got 123,000 litres of hay, of straw as bedding. So that's... The bedding's fine. The bedding should last us till we start harvesting our oats and potentially some of our barley. The whole crop silage, we won't be able to charge that up until I get the barley cut. And we should end up with a lot of barley from that. So, or whole crop silage from that. The, what else have we got? The oats, the sorghum, some of the barley. I usually do a headland of barley so that the mowers don't get messed up with the grass. But, that stuff we will... We'll put the grains down at the grain mill to make into flour. Again, I'm not sure we're going to be able to make enough flour for a full year of bread production anymore. As I noted a few weeks back, the map update for this map increased base productions by a factor of 4. So we're producing 4 times as much stuff in the productions that come with Maypole Farm. So he's done kind of like with the cow sheds. He's taken the base game cow sheds and is that filling? Oh, that is filling very slowly, and it's costing us. So where is construction? It's down here. Animals. Where's animals? Animals. Okay, so this is a base cow barn, 45 cows, actually that's the small one. The large cow barn is 80. If you go to the Maypole farm cow barn, it's 1,000. So he's racked up the cow storage capacity by a huge factor. And if we look at here, we are looking at, let's look at the bakery. This one here, and then there is Platinum Expansion, Maypole Farm modded, oil mill, spinnery, grain mill. Somewhere in here there's a bakery. Sugar mill. Interesting, I missed the bakery. Whatever. But these are modded buildings, which production is seriously ramped up by a factor of 4. So much like, oops, let's not place a building anywhere. Much like everything else that we've got on the map, they are bigger, so they produce more, which completely threw me for a loop last or beginning of the year, January, when all of a sudden we completely ran out of flour at the bakery, because I'd factored in we're going to produce 100,000 litres of I figured we'd produce 100,000 litres of